I'm an auditor with your external auditing team, and I was hoping to ask you a couple of questions. Is now a good time?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Well, to begin, can you tell me a little bit about your background, how long you've been with the company, things like that?
I've worked in the shipping process for various companies for over 6 years, and I've been with here at Alchemy for just under a year.
So can you tell me a little bit about your role and responsibilities in terms of when you actually come into the process?
Yeah, sure. I step into the process after the spheres have made their way through the machine and are ready to be shipped. The machine operator calls me over, and I record down on the clipboard the number of gold spheres on the laser counter. And then management collects those clipboards every week. They always leave a clean clipboard for me every week.
What do you do with the spheres?
Well, we put them in collection bins, gold and green spheres, to be sent to our parent company, Alchemy Corporation.
So how many orange spheres come through?
You know, not that many. It's really basically an error if it does, but they're scrap anyhow.
And what's the ratio of green to gold spheres?
There's 1 gold sphere to every 10 green.
Could there ever be green spheres mixed with the gold?
That can happen, but it's really unlikely.
If Alchem receives green spheres instead of the gold, do they tell the shipping clerk?
They never have.
Are the bags received from the operator mixed with green and gold spheres?
No.
So if a green sphere ends up going through the hallucination process, do you adjust the shipping log for gold spheres to reflect this? So if you ever subtract 1 from the laser counter number?
I'm not really sure what you mean. I don't ever change the laser counter number.
When I was looking at the machine process earlier, I noticed a trap door on the machine. Do you know what the trap door is used for?
I have no idea.
Do you check each bin for any green spheres that have gotten mixed in with the gold spheres?
No, the bin themselves, well, the operator has a sorting bin that they do. So now if I'm walking by and I happen to see that, one's in there, I will tell them, of course, but that usually takes care of the problem.
Is there restricted access to the factory floor?
Yes.
And what security measures are in place to ensure appropriate access privileges?
Well, I have a swipe card to gain access to the room in which I work, and then I have to show my ID at the gate.
And who else has access?
Operations, management, shipping, and receiving personnel.
Who has access to the shipping bags once they come into the shipping dock?
Just the shipping clerks.
Do you reconcile reports every day between what is received by the machine operator and what is shipped out?
No, I don't do that, but I'm sure someone else does.
And is there a shipping log?
Yes.
So how do you store and secure the spheres?
Well, we don't really store them because they have to be shipped out on a daily basis.
So I understand that you only ship to one location, Alchem, your parent company.
That's correct.
And do you send the green spheres to the same address and contact person at the parent company?
Yes.
How many times do you ship the spheres to Alchem?
Twice daily.
And does Alchem ever send receipt acknowledgments?
Yeah, I believe they do, but that goes to management.
Is there follow-up to verify that a shipment has been received by Alchem?
Not that I know of.
And do you ever ship a partial box of spheres to Alchem?
Yeah, we do sometimes. Partial bags and partial bins go out because we can't work overtime and we have to ship out whatever we've done at the end of the day.
Are you ever audited by internal audit?
Not to my knowledge.
And do you send any documentation to Alchem?
No.
Do you ship in bags or use some other type of package?
No, all the bags of green and gold spheres, the individual bags of those, go into the collection bins, and that's the only way we send them.
Are the bins sealed, or can you open them?
You can while they're still in the factory, and of course the bags are like Ziplocs.
And who backs up the operator if one is out sick or something?
Myself or the other shipping clerk.
Who is your backup if you're out for some reason?
The other shipping clerk, of course. Also, the receiving clerks are cross-trained, and they can step in if needed.
And how many shipping clerks are there?
2.
Who is CJ?
CJ Reddy. She's a machine operator.
And how does your salary structure work?
We are paid hourly with no overtime.
How many shifts are there per day?
There's one shift.
Is there a formally documented company code of conduct?
I don't know.
Did you sign any documentation regarding a code of conduct?
I'm sure I signed a lot of papers when I got hired on.
And who is your boss?
Ben Ease.
And what is Mr. Ease's title?
He is the manager of the shipping floor and department, and he collects the shipping logs weekly.
Do you have email?
No.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I don't have any other questions.
Great, sure, whatever, anytime.